To the channel Celebrity Scandalist. So you guys, this is some breaking news. The headline is Andrew Tate's girlfriend Bri Stern says accused trafficker nearly hurt unconscious during a violent sexual encounter. And y'all know I have to master words for YouTube. So basically this is a breaking story, and the reason I think this is a crazy story is because it was just last week that Kim Kardashian had stopped Kanye's visits with Northwest because Kanye had North around the Tate brothers, remember? And Kim was pissed. She didn't want her daughter around them. And also Kanye had North singing on a song with Diddy. And Kim was like, are you nuts? Like, who would have their young daughter in and around men that have been accused of trafficking? Just crazy, right? So now, and Kanye and Tate have both left the country. Now, they done kicked up all this dust, all this nonsense last week. Kanye is back in Japan and Tate is back in Romania because he had to check in with the authorities over there. So let's get into the story. This is really crazy. So the girlfriend is accusing him, and the article, what's even worse is it says one of his girlfriends, ma'am, you need to leave this man alone. I'm serious. It's just some stuff you got to leave this man alone. So it says one of Tate's girlfriends has accused the self-proclaimed misogynist of, putting his hands around her neck so hard during rough sex inside the Beverly Hills Hotel that she later alerted the authorities, according to a report. Bri says to the Beverly Hills police that the assault took place 2 weeks ago and that she nearly passed out from the violent encounter. I mean, God, what was y'all doing? Whew. Tate, who is facing human trafficking charges in Romania, allegedly started hands around the neck with Stern during sex on March 11th, but when she told him to stop, it got rougher and he ignored her pleas, the outlet reported. As she continued to struggle, Tate allegedly became more violent and Stern nearly lost consciousness, TMZ reported. So once she started complaining, these kind of sickos, they get turned on, so he gonna get rougher, right? That's what I'm thinking, right? She goes on to say the alleged attack only stopped after the sex was over. After Tate fell asleep, Stern went to the bathroom and took photos of her injuries, according to TMZ, which obtained photos showing the bruising on the side of her face. Stern went to a New York City hospital 2 days later after flying to New York for work and was diagnosed as post-concussive, according to another photo obtained by the outlet. She said she only filed a police report after Tate and his brother Tristan had left the country over the weekend for a Monday check-in with authorities in Romania that is tied to their criminal case, according to the outlet. Now that's a red flag, ma'am. The fact that he got to leave the country, check in with authorities for trafficking should let you know you don't need to be up and about or with this ninja. Am I correct, ladies? Come on now. The check-in with the police at the European county's capital complied with a judicial control requirement in the case. That would be enough for me to know that we don't need to be, I don't F with you, okay? Stern and Tate started dating last June after meeting in Romania, where she had been on a modeling job, sources told TMZ. He allegedly had been verbally abusive in the months since they dated, but the alleged assault was the first time he got physical. Now, I think, and I understand women get in these crazy situations, but when men are verbally abusive, the next step is going to be probably physical, okay? So when he starts talking to you a little reckless, a little raggedy, you need to be deuces. Purported texts between the two that were obtained by TMZ showed Tate claiming he wants to beat or hit her numerous times. Again, we don't have text messages like that. You can't send me nothing talking about you want to put your hands on me and we got that's the end of the discussion. Okay, but I digress. TMZ obtained a photo Tate snapped with Kanye West the day before the alleged incident. The same day his ex-wife, I told you guys, Kim Kardashian, pulled the daughter they share out of the rapper's recording studio because the Tate brothers were also invited to hang with him. That is so alarming that Kanye would be so ridiculous to have his young daughter in the midst of these type of men. That's enough to make you probably lose visitation rights. The Tate brothers were arrested in 2022 and indicted last year on charges that they took part in a criminal ring that lured women to Romania where they were allegedly exploited. Andrew Tate is also facing rape charges. He's just a total no. And what woman would want to be around a man like that? If he's being accused of that, you want to be the next victim, or you think you different? Girl, bye. But both siblings have denied all charges and have not been convicted of any crimes. Okay, of course they're going to deny it. I'm a free person who has not been convicted of anything, Andrew Tate said outside the police station in Voluntary. And if I'm correct, I believe he even lost his YouTube channel because of all the misogynistic stuff that he was saying. It's like, you talk enough dirt, you are probably that animal that they think you are. The former kickboxer with huge social media following also vowed to comply with all judicial authorities everywhere around the world because I'm completely innocent. No, sir, if you are a misogynist and you putting women down and you putting hands on them, you ain't that damn innocent. And I hope they lock your ass up if you are guilty of what they're saying. The brothers were forced to stay in Romania because of the criminal accusation until a few weeks ago, when a travel ban was lifted and they reached the U.S. Put that travel ban back on them. Keep them over there. We got enough problems over here. We don't need y'all coming back up here doing this to women. A Bucharest court in December ruled the case against the two men couldn't go to trial because of legal and procedural irregularities by prosecutors. The case, however, remains open. Andrew Tate also has been accused of violence and physical abuse by 4 women in civil lawsuits brought in the UK. So it sounded very much Diddy-like, okay? And this is a PSA to women. Stay your ass up and away from Andrew Tate and his brother. Sounds like he don't like women, so he don't need to be humping on them. Andrew Tate, go get yourself a man. That's what you need. And I'm not saying you should be abusing nobody, but you don't like women, so maybe a man would be better for you. But anyway, y'all jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video. And don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you. Bye.